Welcome to Alexa's Tech Room. It helps the Nest thermostat move from WTF to OK it works some. Google Nest Temperature Sensor Nest Thermostat Sensor Nest Sensor that works with Nest Learning Thermostat and Nest Thermostat Smart Home. This product is sold by Google. Product linked in the description below. Make sure this fits by entering your model number. Works with compatible Nest thermostats. 1. The sensor tells the thermostat what the temperature is in the room, where it's placed, and the thermostat uses that reading to control when the system turns on or off to keep that room the temperature you like. Compatible with select Nest thermostats, including Nest Learning Thermostat, 3rd Gen, and Nest Thermostat E. Wireless, Bluetooth Low Energy Connection. Long battery life. Works on Kurtwo 3 lithium battery included with up to 2-year lifetime. Up to 50 feet range. Allows easy placement. Please refer to the product description section below for all applicable legal disclaimers denoted by the bracketed numbers in the preceding bullet points. E. G. Put different temperature sensors in different rooms, like the baby's room or living room. Control your Nest sensor in the Nest app. Set a schedule and choose which room to prioritize when to. Compatible with select Nest thermostats, including Nest Learning Thermostat, 3rd Gen, and Nest Thermostat E. The Nest temperature sensor is easy to set up. Just hang it on the wall or place it on a shelf. The Nest sensor runs on batteries, so it works in most homes. Add up to 6 sensors for each compatible Nest thermostat in your home. The Nest temperature sensor is a great addition to your smart home. Its simple design blends into any home. Long battery life. Works on Kurtwo 3 lithium battery included with up to 2-year lifetime. Connectivity, wireless, Bluetooth Low Energy Connection. Up to 50 feet range. Allows easy placement. 4.6 out of 5 stars. This item has a total of 8,909 reviews. Product linked in the description below. Kajis. It helps the Nest thermostat move from WTF to OK it works some. This item was rated 5.0 out of 5 stars. The Nest thermostat is algorithmic. This means it needs to know certain conditions such as are you home, and this translates into motion detection by the thermostat and the use of your smartphone location, as in being home or not. If the Nest thermostat were 3-sided, if the sides also picked up motion detection, a lot would be solved when it comes to the thermostat knowing you are home. The whole point of the remote sensor is to bypass the thermostat's detection or lack thereof, people passing by it, to show it you are home, so the sensor can tell the thermostat what temperature you want at what time where. Of course, if you have, say, a 2nd floor Nest thermostat and you want the child's room to be 70, then yes, the entire 2nd floor is 70. However, this beats the thermostat going into eco mode, which you can set up to 65 degrees anyway on the thermostat, even without a remote sensor, and keeping the entire 2nd floor cold. In general, the Nest thermostat is good except for geofencing. It is not bad, but it is not good. If during the day you are on a floor where you do not pass by the thermostat, it most likely will figure you are not there and go into eco mode. The result is you are cold, the thermostat's temp is in eco mode, and you are not happy. The remote sensor is something like Civil War technology. It works kinda. It does not detect motion. A lot would be solved too if the thermostat's away from home and being at home but hunkered down for the night data points were on the ball. It only detects temperature in the room it is in and does absolutely nothing unless the prioritized zone and time period are in place. If you are downstairs most of the day, who cares if the upstairs thermostat goes into eco mode? If you are asleep at 10 when the thermostat thinks you are away, it goes to eco mode and you are cold. Yes, the thermostat learns somewhat. Yes, it uses geofencing. Yes, it recognizes motion. Add the 3 together and Google does not yet have it right. Using this remote sensor lets you get a reasonable temperature staying put on the dial for a specific time period regardless of the thermostat's going off the rails with its algorithms. I have two sensors. One is for the second floor from 9 until 7, and so I have the heat at 70. That is what I like. Until then, get the remote sensor. For central air, I have the thermostat in the second floor hall near the return. On the first floor, it gets really hot from 1 to 6. So a sensor on the first floor linked to the second floor central air thermostat gives me the chance to prioritize the central air thermostat setting to 66, which keeps the first floor bearable when it is 98 degrees out. The ability to prioritize the temp on the first floor with a second floor thermostat is great. After that, at 6 I don't care if the Nest thermostat is bouncing around trying to figure out who is home and what it is learning. The Nest thermostat is hit or miss. The remote sensor helps it get a few more hits than before. I recommend it. The Nest thermostat is heavy on using its app on your smartphone to know if you are home, and it uses a sensor to know if you pass in front of it. If you have just one thermostat in a two-floor house, or if you have multiple thermostats, but you either stay to the left or right of any one of them, or you are downstairs during the day or upstairs at night, a lack of motion detection wins out over the use of your smartphone showing you are inside the jofence of your home. This sensor is for one thermostat, with one of 4 preset time periods: morning, afternoon, evening, night, that are fixed. You can choose just one of the 4 to prioritize temperature wherever the sensor is placed away from the Nest thermostat it is linked to. So if you have one thermostat for a two-story house, having a sensor upstairs to prioritize a preset temp of say 67 degrees from 9 until 7 am is great. Or if you have a child's room, you can place the sensor there and prioritize your heat setting. This review is from Bertrand Pinette. Awesome product. 5.0 out of 5 stars. I bought 2 of these to put in our kids' rooms. The thermostat that controlled the temp in the rooms was in the hall and oftentimes would not represent the temp in the rooms. Once I put the Google Nest temp sensor in, the heating go much better in their rooms. I highly recommend, especially if you have a colder spot in your home that's not near the thermostat. From the manufacturer, keep your home and family comfortable. Most homes aren't the same temperature in every room. And choose which room to prioritize when. Simple setup. Just hang it on the wall or set it on a shelf. Then forget it's even there. Control in the Nest app. 2. Set a schedule for your sensors or learn more about temperature readings in your home. Compatibility. It works with the Nest Learning Thermostat 3rd Gen and the Nest Thermostat E1 battery powered. Wireless and runs on batteries, so it works in most homes. Maybe the baby's room gets too cold or the living room is too warm. The battery can last up to 2 years. Next page. 1. Comfort from room to room. 2. Simple setup. 3. Control in the app. 4. Compatibility. 5. Battery powered. Where should I install it? In most homes, it's best to install your sensor in a room where you spend a lot of time, like a bedroom or living room. Place it near chest height for the most accurate temperature measurement. And make sure it's within 50 feet of your thermostat so they can communicate. Meet the Google Nest temperature sensor. It communicates the temperature to compatible Google Nest thermostats, like the Nest Learning Thermostat 3rd Gen and the Nest Thermostat E. You can put different Nest sensors in different rooms, then use the Nest app to choose the exact temperature you want the room to be along with the time of day. And it's simple to install yourself, just hang it on the wall or place it on a shelf. 1. The Nest temperature sensor requires a 3rd generation Google Nest Learning Thermostat or a Google Nest Thermostat E. Identify your thermostat. Or maybe your thermostat is in a room where you don't spend much time. 2. Remote control and mobile notifications require working internet and Wi-Fi. The Nest temperature sensor helps make sure a certain room is just the temperature you want it to be. How does it work? Your sensor will tell your Nest thermostat the temperature in the room where it's placed. Your thermostat will use that reading rather than its own built-in sensors to control when the system turns on or off. You can schedule it to use different sensors at different times of the day. Previous page, comfort from room to room. Put temperature sensors in different rooms. Product linked in the description below. Our first question is from Dave H. Will the heat run until it reaches the desired temp of where the sensor is located? This is how it works. You decide, either through the app or on the thermostat, which sensor should be in control. You can set it up to automatically switch control between the thermostat and the sensor at certain times of day. You can set it up to automatically switch control between the thermostat and the sensor at certain times of day. Here's how I use it. Our thermostat is on the main level. The sensor is in our bedroom. Here's how I use it. Our thermostat is on the main level. The sensor is in our bedroom. If see more, this is how it works. You decide, either through the app or on the thermostat, which sensor should be in control. If we heat the main level to 70 degrees, the upstairs bedroom will be about 75. I have the app set to start using the bedroom sensor at 900, so the bedroom won't be so hot when we go to bed. At 600, the app automatically switches the control back to the main level, which has now gotten cooler because the upstairs was in control all night. I hope that answers your question. See less. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.